Hi everyone, it's Vanessa from the Confident Women's Collective. How are we? I just want to say how great it is that we're getting some rain finally, and hopefully it's raining in the places that need to receive it. I personally have friends and family who have been quite affected by these bushfires, and so I really hope that they're getting the rain that they need to put them out and keep them safe. Well, I wanted to talk about what makes us happy, and the thing that we kind of want to be looking at is often we will look outside of ourselves to find things that make us happy. And I just had a conversation with a client earlier today where, when I asked them, what would have to happen for you to feel like you're living a 10 in your life? And they responded with, well, I need all these things to happen. And so I asked her, I said, well, so you're saying that in order for you to be happy and feeling like you're having a great life is you've got to have all of these things? And she said, yes. And I said, well, what would happen if you actually just felt happy? And that kind of stumped her. She was like, oh, I don't know. And that's what I want to talk about is too often we look externally for the things to make us happy. If I buy that car, I'll be happy. If I make that kind of money, I'll be happy. If I have that sort of relationship, I'll be happy. And what often happens is we'll get those things and we'll feel happy for a moment, but it doesn't last. So then we go and we try and strive for the next thing. And I'm not talking about not setting goals, because obviously we need goals. That's what keeps us moving forward. But we want to be happy within ourselves, regardless what's happening on the outside of us. So we want to be able to be happy. And then when we achieve those things, it's like an added bonus. But when we're saying, well, I can't be happy till I get whatever it is, we're putting our happiness on hold and we're making our happiness an external thing. And we actually want it to be an internal thing. We want to just genuinely be happy that we're here, that we're alive, that, we've got the family and the friends that we have, or we've got the job that we love, or, we're doing what we want to do in life, but we like who we are. That's the happiness most people are striving for. But we get it confused with, I'll be happy when I get. And that's sort of what I'm talking about. It's not about the getting of those things and then finding that happiness. It's about being happy and then you achieve those things and it's just like an added bonus. And I get, for me, I remember being like that too. It was like, if I had that really nice house, or I drove that car, or I had that type of relationship, or I hit that money goal, then I'll be happy. And what I've learned over the time, and especially in the last couple of years, is happiness comes from a part of you that exists in all of us. We've just got to tap back into it. And when we find that happiness, those things kind of just come anyway. The things that we're achieving or we're striving for seem to become easier for us to obtain because we've got this happiness, and we're happy whether we have them or not. And how do we do that? So how do we find that happiness within ourselves and not relying on the external stuff in order for us to have it, like that happiness? And it's about liking who you are. It's about knowing who you are and liking who you are. And there's a particular way we can do that. By connecting into ourselves, rediscovering ourselves, and genuinely believing we're worthy, we're good enough, genuinely believing that, we're okay, and liking that person looking back in the mirror at you. That person, when we're there, that is when we find that internal happiness that is actually what we're all looking for. So if you're kind of, I have a way that we can do this. I've got a 6-week program that I've got together that we can definitely be able to transform you and be able to get you connected back to who you are. So you will live life with that genuine happiness. From that point, then you go and create and you go and do and you achieve all that you want to achieve and accomplish. But even if those things got taken away or something happened, you have your inner being, your inner self that's happy. And that's where we want to be. So if you're keen and you want to know more, comment yes below or send me a message. I'll post my link to my group because that's where it all unfolds. Otherwise, just go and be happy with who you are, not because you're going to be getting something. And I will talk to you later.